Chapter 4. The Truth He Never Said. No words, just the sound of breathing, and 7 years, standing between us. I crossed my arms, not to protect myself from him, but from what he might say. He rubbed the back of his neck, the way he used to, when he was hiding something. So why now? My voice sounded steady, but inside, everything trembled. And still, he said nothing. His lips parted, then stopped, like the truth itself was afraid to come out. There was an accident. And suddenly, the room wasn't a room anymore. White walls, bright lights, cold silence, and a future I never saw. He was there, but not there. Machines breathing for him, while I didn't even know he was still breathing. Months turned into years, learning to stand again, to walk again.
So hard.
To
You're doing great.
someone.
One more step.
After almost becoming nothing, he sat down slowly, and then he said, I didn't leave because I stopped loving you.
Because I stopped loving
His
you.
voice cracked, but he didn't look away. My heart skipped, not in relief, but in confusion. We sat there, close enough to hear each other breathe, far enough to feel like strangers. He reached into his jacket, carefully, like what he held could break everything. My hand trembled. Before I even touched it, my eyes moved across the page, slowly, and then they stopped. The lamp flickered, just once, but it was enough. That's when he finally looked at me, not defensive, not distant, just tired. I shifted on the couch, like the air had gotten heavier, like the walls were leaning in. The living room felt smaller, tighter, like there wasn't space for both the truth and my heart. I was diagnosed. The words came out low, careful, final. He moved closer, not enough to touch, just enough to change the distance. I wanted to stay angry, I really did, but anger was fighting something else now. I stood up slowly, like I needed air, needed space, needed something that made sense. He stood up too, not chasing, not retreating, just there. For the first time that night, we stood closer, not healed, not whole, but not as far apart as before. After he finished speaking, after the explanations, after the diagnosis, I stood there, staring into nothing, because sometimes the truth doesn't fix what broke, it just explains it. And I still didn't know if that was enough. If this chapter made you feel something, if you've ever loved someone through silence, through distance, through unanswered questions, hit like, turn on notifications, and subscribe to Logan Studio AI, because the final chapter will change everything.